A wise man once said, there's only two things we can never avoid in life. That's death and taxes. Like Christ with the cost of living, he's definitely right. Ever since 2020, I feel like someone's definitely hit the fast forward button. That was 3 years ago, mind you, 2020. Which is kind of scary actually, if you really think about it. Like, I don't want to be the most depressing, pessimistic man, but 3 years is quite a long time, and I feel like I've nothing to show for it. This last year anyways, well, the school year, if you want to talk about it in that term, this last school year didn't really do much for me. I was hoping to make a lot more videos, and I clearly didn't. So it inspired me onto this very topic itself, the speeding up of time, I guess. I'm 19 years old, and I feel like time is definitely sped up a good bit. This is quite surreal. Time is moving very fast, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. I feel like every moment I have with my friends is now just a waning memory, I guess. like look at this game, man. It's already night time. I've only spent like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, but like what is it? The days and night cycle is very, very short. Where I spend an entire day doing what? Like, I think a real big internal light bulb that went off for me many years ago was calculating actually how many days I have on this earth. And yes, it's around, if I live to about 100, it's about 36,000 plus, but I doubt I'll make it to that age, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Very weird. And in its own weird way, you only have so many days to actually live, and how many summers and Christmases and everything else, but those days should be long, but they're not. These years should be long, but they're not. Like, it's already almost an entire year since I've uploaded and made a full-on video, like a proper one. I added actual editing into it, and maybe that's why it started this whole rant. Maybe I'm just going crazy, slowly. To really get existential about it, you could say that death and the speeding up of time is just another part of being human. It's a part no one really tells you about because you should just know about it already. That you should just treasure it in its own way. The years are speeding up, life is getting busy, and you kind of lose that track of time. August is one of those weird months, you know? This is a little side rant, but August is one of those weird months that really just like, school next month. But I'm going to college next year, which is just a different kettle of fish altogether. And highlighting these issues in a weird video format definitely will bring me some unrequited closure to all of this. I'm really bringing out the big English words to make myself seem smart, but I'm seem smart. The scary part about time moving so fast is that you don't realize it. Well, you can in your own way, but you don't realize it in many others. I can sit down at the computer for a good few hours and just let time flow by. You'll be like 4 or 5 o'clock by the end of the day, and that's it. The day's gone. The tragedy comes when you have those days as value. And because I realized a while ago that days are finite, I feel like I'm wasting them doing this type of stuff. Maybe to essentially get into it, that's probably why I stopped making content. I realized it's kind of wasting my life. Is it a midlife crisis? I don't know. But the real thing is that I tried to do something a little more creative. This is a creative space. I just didn't know how to really band myself together, I guess. Which is definitely something I could have done if I really put my body, soul and mind into it, but my health was going to the wayside. I was gaining weight like there's no tomorrow. TLDR, I was the fat kid. I'm always conscious about it, regardless of whatever size I am. Sacrificing my health for YouTube, it doesn't seem like a fair play. And yes, there's definitely ways you can do both, but wasting my life in a prison called my bedroom, I don't think I can do both. For a couple of views on a website that no one will remember in about 20 years or so. Maybe they might. You know, maybe people will remember. But I was never trying to achieve everlasting greatness on a website. If you really want to boil it down, I just wanted to have some fun, make some content, I guess. When you're a child, you really want to grow up as quick as possible. You want to experience everything, you want to have fun, you want to just tick all the boxes, dot the T's, cross the I's, and have everything done by the time you're my age, I guess, 20. Well, I'm not 20 yet, but jeez, I'm getting there. Pension's soon coming up, lads. Jeez Christ. But this summer, the lads and myself, we have a podcast called Potato Munchers, if you didn't know. But my lads and myself kind of wanted to really grind out this summer. And now it's August, middle way through August, and we've kind of just not done anything this entire summer with the podcast, which is bad on our part, but also B, it's quite scary how quickly time has moved on. Talking about the movement of time, Minecraft definitely has changed in the last several years. I remember even playing through 1.12. That was like my first update. Well, not really. I was playing the old Xbox 360 version, the unupdated version, but this was like the first big update I played on. And yeah, it was cool. That was a long time ago, actually. Now that you think about it, like, it's 1.20 now. We went through 8 major updates. Well, technically 6 if you don't count the last 3 because it's just the same update. Just spread over 3 because of either poor management or bad stuff. But anyways, as someone like me, early in adulthood, seeing time speed up this quick is quite daunting, actually. But you can use the flip side, a more positive general vision and viewpoint, and see that, hey, we only have so much time, make the most of every interaction you have with everyone ever, and always remember that death is looming around the corner, and if you muck up once, that'll be the end of you, because there's definitely not any more time left. And there you go. That's the existential crisis right there. I don't want to be depressing Dylan or some shit. If there is a Dylan watching this, I'm sorry, but like, don't be depressing Dolly, or there's Dolly watching this, I am not sorry. You go fuck yourself, Dolly. Is Dolly a popular name? This is just another side rant, but is Dolly a popular name? Like Dolly Parton, yeah, okay, that's fine, but that's back a good while now. Jesus Christ. Don't name your child a doll. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. You got some problems, so you name your child a doll, like, come on. But even growing up, though, the last 3 years, it's just sped by. Like, I was 16, now I'm 19. Like, what? How the fuck does that make any sense? What I'm really trying to get at is the scariness of it all. I'm trying to convey that, hey, I've just spent an entire summer doing basically fuck all. Again. I should have done more last summer, and I always feel like I should be doing more, but I never seem to reach those goals. And regardless of how hard you try, you can never ever reach them, which is kind of scary. You can never reach that version of yourself, like, oh, I'm gonna do 10 push-ups today, and I just sit on my computer for an hour, and then realize it's like 12:30 at night, and I'm like, oh, I'm really, really tired. Is it laziness? Definitely. It's not even that, it's just lack of discipline, I guess. Am I scared of death? No. I'm scared of wasting my time. I think that's the real answer here. Well, hopefully it is. I'm not gonna pull this entire video out of my arse like I usually do. I wanted to make something more genuine this time. I try to make stuff genuine, but other bits of content are, well, amazing. And I'm playing the most wholesome game possible, so hopefully this is a genuine game. Like, genuine video. The music's kicking in, that's why I'm getting all sappy and emotional. I'm not getting emotional, I'm just getting sappy. More sappy than usual, I guess. It's strange, I'll be 20 next year. 2024. Time is really caught up. How do I process that? Oh, like, how the... People don't tell you, oh, yeah, time, it's gone. There, yeah, it's gone. There, no, it's gone as well. You know, it's going every second. It's unrelenting. I swear, David Goggins is the only thing time is afraid of. How unrelenting he is. Jesus Christ, that man. Carry the boats and the logs. Carry a stopwatch. That man is just never ending. Yes, I have little notes on what to do and what to say here, but my conclusion is left blank because I really don't know how to conclude this video. I guess you can make your own conclusions. Is time just a farce? Are we all just wasting time by looking at time? Am I really wasting time watching Transformers 3 for the 3rd time? No. That's not even a rhetorical question. That's just a no. There'll always be time for bay farmers. Or stupid idiots. There'll always be time for bay farmers. Minecraft's one of those weird games that does this to you, you know? But the fuck, man? You're just chilling. And now you just get all existential. Why? You don't know. You no one knows. You just do. And you can't do anything about it, I guess. Regardless of how little time we think we have, I'd say make the most of it. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. My aim last year was just to make content more of it. That did not go to plan. The leavings are kind of got in the way, which is something I was never really okay with. I was like, okay, yeah, it's getting in the way, but this much in the way, really? I'm missing all this time, and for what? For a history essay that didn't even show up, or Bishop that didn't even show up, or Yates that didn't even show up. Is it sad? Kind of. I think so. Am I just being sappy? Yeah, definitely. But setting expectations and trying to do the most of what you can is the realistic goal here, isn't it? It always is. Because no one's Superman. No one can be Henry Cavill. No one can be Papa Cavill. That's just facts, you know? Not even Liam Hemsworth could be Papa Cavill. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Ooh, that's all I'll say. Many people look at this game from the childhood perspective. Like, oh, it wasn't that long ago. Now you're 20. Boom. In your face. But even looking at this game, like, it's changed so much in the last several years. Well, this is definitely dash pack. You could see it, but, you know. There's so much added to this game, and I think many people value this, well, not value this, but compare it to their life. Oh, what age were you when 1 point something came out? You know, what age were you when, remember this? Volume alpha, beta, gamma, radiation? Don't get the joke? Okay. You really start to question things, though. What did you spend all summer doing? Well, I played some Ultrakill, and yeah, Dedcells, Ultrakill, that was my summer. And then you really ask yourself, well, what did you intend to do? Oh, well, I tend to do this and that and this, and why didn't that happen? So I was lazy. I think that recurring argument in my head is something that's just continuously disappointing me. Myself, yes, I'm always disappointed myself, regardless of what I do. I think letting yourself down is the kick up the hole many people need, you know, including myself. I'm not oblivious to it. Man, who the fuck knew Minecraft could get so deep? Well, you can get so deep by playing Minecraft. This game really just brings out some unbridled creativity, undoubtedly. Existential dread about death and everything else. Oh yeah, that too. So stop wasting your time and smash like a smash room. Good luck and see ya.